AI is disrupting so many professions, and if it's not disrupting it yet, at least there's disruption on the horizon. We've heard many anecdotal stories, or maybe people have played around with ChatGPT and put in, write me a blog post about this, and something comes out. And it's it's surprisingly good for not having had any human interaction. Is that something you're planning into your business plan? Like how to deal with greater and greater access to better and better artificial intelligence for this kind of content?
I think the way that I'm building it into my plan is pivoting more towards ghostwriting and in practicing and getting as good as I can at being that person that when you hire me to ghostwrite a book for you or a blog post, you're like, oh man, I could barely write this as good for myself, let alone anybody else. And so that's how I'm trying to pivot my business away from things that robots can write. And I know it's going to get better and better. And like fiction, novels, how is that going to impact it? And it's interesting intellectually and scary viscerally to be thinking about those things. But yeah, we do need to be looking at them and figuring out how that's going to impact us. In terms of actually using AI, that is something that I think could be really helpful. Like I use Otter AI for transcription, and that is getting smarter and smarter at transcription and dictation. And I imagine they're probably moving it towards like, okay, how can we, take your marketing sales call or whatever, and then make that into several blog posts that you can just put on your website. And so I'm really curious to see how that can be a tool. AI is not going to be able to interview a client in order to get what I need in order to ghostwrite something good. So that human part needs to happen. But I think AI will be a tool that I can use in the writing, but I can't see it replacing my skills just yet. But I
Yeah.
5 years ago, I would have said it could never replace what like
Yeah.
a good ghostwriter, but now I'm saying just yet.